Okay, so number 4, let's get into it. The principle of polarity. Everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature but different in degree. Extremes meet. All truths are but half-truths. All paradoxes may be reconciled. The Kybalion. So this principle embodies the truth that everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites, all of which were old Hermetic axioms. It explains the old paradoxes that have perplexed so many, which have been stated as follows. Thesis and antithesis are identical in nature but different in degree. Opposites are the same but differing only in degree. The pair of opposites may be reconciled. Extremes meet. Everything is and isn't at the same time. All truths are but half-truths. Every truth is half false. There are two sides to everything, etc., etc., etc. It explains that in everything there are poles, or opposite aspects, and that opposites are really only two extremes of the same thing, varying degree between them. So in this one, if you're done with that, there you go. Enjoy. You can go figure more for yourself. But in this one, it's a bit harder for me to explain because I understand it. But to give the example is you're basically here trying to ascend that. You're trying to ascend duality. Like you're trying to go above duality of the good and evil. You're trying to just understand it for what it is. Because honestly, I feel like one of these is a very, very human concept. But if people understand this one, like understanding this one would help you understand good and evil a bunch more. That there really isn't good and evil or good and bad things. It's just how you view it. It's really that. It's really perception. And that's what I feel like when you master this one. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, when you master this one, that's what it feels like this one becomes. And then this even has to do with the whole thing that arguing is pointless. There's no point to argue because neither side wins. Because literally, all truths are half-truths and every truth is half false. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like if you're arguing, it's like just a funny match for fun. That's why politics have people really caught in an illusion, because I'm telling you, when politics were handled in ancient cultures and stuff, they were not handled the same as this. Seriously. Egypt was out here holding fucking, they could bring your fucking soul back here. That's how fucking advanced they were. They could bring your soul back to be judged and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? We were way more advanced than they let on. But we weren't dealing with politics and shit like that. Politics were handled way more smoothly. There wasn't arguing matches between red and blue and Democrat and Republic. No, that's all a fucking joke, because everything is literally the same. It's literally the same, but it just has two opposites. It has multiple than just two different things you can look at, but one side good, one side bad, one side bad, one side good. Nah, it's all the same. That's why you shouldn't partake in this fucking clown, this circus shit that they got y'all all. It's just funny. It's just funny as shit to me, but literally, that's what this principle just explains to me so much. Why you just should not argue, because it does not matter. Literally, you could, somebody else can come in with a different argument and argue this, and then someone else with that argument could come in and argue that, and even you might have an argument for the two people that just came in, and then two more people come in and argue this. The whole point is that everything is basically the same, and the extremes meet. If you really look at it, it's just everything is basically the same thing, and there's only extremes of the certain things. It's hard to explain, but you kind of start to get it. That's why I said don't watch these after, because it really only makes sense in my mind to where it helps me move through my own kind of knowledge, and that's what you have to find for yourself. But if you did listen to this part, that's really the point of why certain things, you have to start looking at certain things different, and it'll give you more, peace in your life to view it a little bit different. But yeah. All right, see you in the next law.